Hello, Thursday Twitch people. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Uboat. Hope you're having a fantastic week so far, by the way. And listen, if you're not, it's almost over. VKJ, what is going on, my friends? Yes, we are a little bit early tonight. We decided that some things worked out in my favor. Ahoy, indeed, V. Elevated player, hello. Some things worked out in my favor when it came to the scheduling of the fam jam, and I was able to get online just a wee little bit early tonight. And with any luck, we will make good use of our extra time. Rolly, what's going on, my guy? It's all good, Rolly, my dude. It's all good, my guy. No worries at all. Okay, let's go ahead and take stock of stocky type things. Because I don't know what is in the boat, if anything. We are starving the crew, everyone. Starving them something fierce. We can't have that. We've got to go ahead and give them things. They enjoy stuff. They enjoy stuff and things. I think it's a little excessive, not gonna lie, but they do seem to enjoy both their stuff and things. How's the coughing? I'm getting there, my guy. It's pretty much a continuous non-stop problem these days. One of my kids is always sick. Almost entirely forever sick. KJ, my guy, 29 months. 29 months of your life, KJ, belong to me. And I thank you for them. I really do appreciate your generosity, my dude. Bad condition. Oh, no. All is well. All will be well. Everyone will be fed, etc., etc. All will be well. That's the wrong button. We should press the right buttons. Let's all make a pact right now that we're gonna press the right buttons. What do you say? So many food stuff, so little time. I mean, we have so many of everything. Like, I'll never require this much food ever, but whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Ooh, little light on the deck gun rounds. That's for gosh dang sure. We definitely got to fix that up. We're good on flak. Flak is ready to rock and or roll. Fuel time, please. Let's get it. Now, let's fix up the rear tube first with this beautiful little T3 that we've got access to now. And we have this one as well. Looks like that's the end of our T3s. But we do have some high-end T1s with the P3 trigger. So we'll grab that little fella too to, you know, hopefully entertain us on our long journey. Let's make sure everybody's gear is good to go here, by the way. Ricochet, much obliged, my guy. Every report in U-boats is in need of food. All the food is mine. They can't have any. This is all our food now. That is all. 3 days off duty. Let's see. Did I get any reputation points last time around? I think I got 1. Yeah, I've got 2 reputation points. I don't think that's enough to get anything done in headquarters. We'll take a quick looky-loo. I mean, we could do mission production. You know what? I think maybe decoys. We've been having a bit of a go recently when it comes to getting away from ships and stuff. We'll go ahead and start researching decoys. I think that's a good idea for us, honestly. It's going to be done in 11 days. I think we might be able to snag a vacation. Let's try. No. Oh, wait, I've got survivors aboard. We've got to fix that up first. Hey there, dudes. Why are most of you bald? Is this like a consensus thing? Like, did y'all get together and go, we should be bald? I don't know about that. Mr. Dupont and Thomason got me a whole bunch of points. We'll just go ahead and sell all these people. I mean, it's sort of terrifying when you think of, yeah, we're just going to sell the people. That doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound right. I don't like it. Back to sorry, Bavaria. Oh, we almost went to the French Chateau. We can't have that. We got to go to Bavaria. It's better beer. Better beer is key. Better beer. Efficient in some ways, and more of a burden in others. You have to be very, very cognizant of, like, sunlight on your head, etc., right? Game will now commence stupid amounts of cheating. That's very possible. Actually, I may have decided to break the game in all of its entirety because I decided to throw in the TDC mod on top of an existing save. So this may ruin everything forever. I don't know, but, you know, we brought back the TDC mod because I miss it. I miss it. I miss having my stopwatch. I like my stopwatch. At the very least, I like the stopwatch. Not saying we're going to use the TDC for every calculation, but at a bare minimum, I want the goddamn stopwatch back. It's just such a pain to have to use the periscope every time. Like, not to use the periscope per se, but to need to be on the periscope to gain access to the only other stopwatch in the game. It's very irritating. I don't like it. Okay, so now we can get decoys. Let's make sure we pick up a few of those, please. I would very much like some of them. Boink. I will take those. It's going to take a whole 19 minutes to carry them into the boat. Whole 19 minutes, and we're going to make sure Skipper gets them right meow. Come on, Skip. We need those decoys, my guy. We've gone too long without the decoys. Yes, yes, decoys, Skipper. Decoys. Crew, we're solid. We don't need to pick up any extra personnel. So we will go ahead and get ourselves a mission, please, Mr. Shiny Car Guy. Alrighty. Not a great spot here. A small amount of vessels. We get a radium out of it. I don't really need one per se. We got a little bit more for the Black Pit. Black Pit Volume 1, that is. The 50,000 GRT. Medium amount of vessels. We pick up the Remote Patrols Experience skill, which I'm assuming would be good. I don't know. Now, AM here supposedly has a very large amount of shipping, so that would be interesting. Increased activity of enemy aircraft, so that might be something to look into. I'm very interested in getting this remote patrols experience skill. I really wish the devs would take the time to say what it does here, right here. Show me why I want this. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's do that. Francis, what's going on? We will take this just because I really want to unlock whatever the hell this does. I really wish they would just tell me what it does. It'd be so much easier. Red lighting engage, please. And we'll go ahead, kick tires, light fires, get this boat moving. We're also going to throw in a save. We're going to do a new save, because this one's getting a little long in the tooth. What's today? Today's the 19th? Stream! With a Q. Fine. Shut up. I don't need to know how to spell. Not in school anymore. Spelling's for geeks. Anyway. Alright. We are off to the races. The skipper himself is going to turn on the red light for me for some reason. I mean, that seems highly inefficient given that he's out on deck currently, but whatever. You do you, game. You do you. Nearly panicked? Don't panic, my guy. We got this. We're in this together, everybody. Almost forgot about... Pardon me. Almost forgot about the closed captionings. For anybody that happens to use them out there. I'm not sure if you do or not. And honestly, I'm not even sure if they're any good or not. Because sometimes when I watch to see what they're typing, it's gobbledygook. And other times, it seems perfectly spot on. So it's hit or miss. It even says how many itses I said. That's okay. Anyway, not really important, really. It's not the most important thing. But I just think it's interesting. I just enjoy being able to provide it if people wish it to be provided. You know what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down, my guy. We'll get these guys on nav just to shave off the fuel consumption. He's still walking. Takes a long time. Did I make a new... just made a new save. Just now, my guy. It's my charming East Coast accent. I'm glad it's charming, at the very least. Charming, one might say, yes. Activism. Alright, we're here in the lock. Sounds like the doors are closed behind us. They are. Very cool. Very cool. No worries, my dude. These lag things happen. They happen. The internet is a terrible, lawless wasteland. A lawless wasteland. Teams can't deal. Oh, I can only imagine, my guy. Can only imagine. Yeah, that'd be tough. That would be tough. Let's get this baby moving. Come on, boat. Come on this way. We're going on out to sea to try to blow up stuff. Okay, pretty straightforward. Just go to here. Something like that. It's not straight. It's fine. Shut up. It's not important. Whoa! Camera did a funny thing there. That was kind of neat. It was enjoyable in some strange fashion. Good. Good, good, good. Yes. Everything's good. Oh, I have no doubt, KJ. I have no doubt whatsoever. A lot of... I've watched a couple of my really, really old YouTube videos, like back before I could even, like, make non-stuttery garbage or whatever. And some of the closed captioning that YouTube puts in place for you is just hilarious. I enjoy it immensely. It's not like, you know, totally off the wall bonker stuff, but every now and again it'll slip in a word or a phrase that makes no sense whatsoever. And I just enjoy the little things like that. Come on, boat. Let's get out to where we're going, my guy. We got things to do. Places to go. Boats to sink. Etc. 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 So zoom zoom. A zoom a zoom zoom and a boom boom. Once we're away from shore, I gotta remember to get this guy off of nav, because I don't even know if he's supposed to be doing nav right now. I honestly can't remember what I programmed him to do and when, so to hell with it. Can't be that important, says I to me. Can't be that important at all. Alright, probably somewhere around this vicinity. I should be able to take him off of there. Although, their concept of what is efficient and what my concept of efficient is very, very different things. I have noticed that over time. But that's fine, right? It's 100% fine. Let them do their thing, Salted. Boat bad when slow, bad when it purposely kills your crew, good when go fast, good when ramming a torpedo. I mean, yeah, I suppose. Everything's got a little bit of give or take here, people. You can't win them all. One foot in front of the other, and other such sayings that one might find on a calendar. A calendar. Okay, 200k. So we've reached the sector, crossing the finish line now. Good, good, good. Alright, let's call in the fact that we've made it to where we need to be. 350 big bones, just for doing that little bit of goodness, and I do enjoy that immensely. Just get paid. That's nice. Just get paid for showing up. That's good. It's a good feeling. I have a quick little scan of our horizon. I obviously don't expect to see much down here in the middle of the sector, that is, but hey, we'll have a look anyway. There's nothing wrong with taking a moment to smell the roses, just using your own eyeballs every now and again. Alright, what we'll do is we'll head to here, and then I'm going to have a quick dip. Now, given what I know about the shipping from the last couple of run-throughs we've done, it looks to me like they should be cutting through this piece of the sector right here, kind of like an arc. So that'll be probably some helpful intel. So we'll go to here. We'll have a quick dip. Once we've done that, we'll figure out where it is we're going to be going. I'm assuming everything's going to be to the north. I would pretty much 100% assume everything we're going to run into is going to be in these top few squares here. What third leader give you? Artist? I'm not 100% sure what you're trying to ask. Like, what does a third leader give you? It depends on what you use your third leader for, my guy. My personal setup with their scheduling and whatnot means that I always have somebody available for whatever leader role I happen to require, no matter who's in bed or who's tired or whatever. So I prefer to have 3 leader types, 2 engineers, and 1 radio operator. That is my preferred loadout. Hey, time machine's up. Welcome everybody to the time machine. Welcome, welcome. Rolly, you redeemed it. Oh, hang on. Also wants movie trailer voice. I'm glad I looked over and caught that. And in a game where a U-boat floats across the sea, unknowingly heading towards whatever dangers may be apparent, afoot or an even about, and other words that start with an sound, we find our crew desperately trying to dive the boat to find more tonnage for the insatiable requirements of the Kriegsmarine. Should we be doing this? Why are we doing this? Are you getting paid? How much exactly? What's that? We're not allowed to talk about these things? Find out as we continue in U-Boat. And there's your movie trailer voice, my guy. I did not clean up the map last time. No, I did not. That's my bad. That is my bad. I'll own it. I 100% own my bad. Alright, we're slowly diving down, crossing the 30-meter mark on our way down to 50, at which point the boat will come to a stop. We will be able to hear pretty much at our maximum range. Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. Thank you, Rolly. I appreciate you saying so, my guy. I do have to look into one thing. The audio for the time machine kicking off doesn't seem to be working anymore. I'm gonna have to look into that. Like normally there's like that kind of zippity zop kind of noise, but right now there's no zippity zops. I'd like to know why. Nothing found on that pass. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunately unfortunate. So what we'll do is we'll head straight north. I'm thinking this is going to be the place for us, more or less. I don't want to be going zooming around at maximum time compression right now because bad things happen to me when I do that. Extraordinarily bad things happen when I go zooming around. Double pay out for sailors on U-boats on deployment. I mean, one would hope, right? Hope it's not OBS after last time. It probably is because now 2 different versions have come out since then, so it likely has to do with me not having a sound linked properly, but it's fine. I'll set it up. I will figure these kinds of things out. It's gonna be all well and good. Alright, we're gonna eat up these 50k. Basically try that trick again, but we'll be heading west this time around. Alright. Let's have a quick scan here. No one turned on the compressor. That's odd. They're programmed to do it automatically, and yet they did not do it. That's very strange. Skipper, give me your binoculars for a moment, please. I would like to have a look. These binoculars are better than your... Actually, let's use the skipper's regular binoculars, just for funsies. Something we haven't done in some time. Come on, Skip. Let's go on over here. Come on. Come on. Boop. Alright, now here's the skipper's binoculars. They're pretty much the same as the UZO. They didn't really put a whole lot of imagination into this, but that's okay. Right? That's fine. It's basically just for, you know, the feel of the thing, essentially. Not seeing nothing. But I wouldn't expect to. Wouldn't expect to see anything that we couldn't pick up visually by other means. So it's fine. Let them do their thing. All is well. Well, thank you, Rolly. I'm looking for smoke on the horizon. I don't currently see any. Haven't seen any just yet, but that is what I'm looking for. Very unlikely. It could be that we've happened directly into the shipping lane path, but I would say it's not the most likely of scenarios. Gotta find that through a little bit of good old workmanship. We're gonna let the compressor charge before we dive. So I'd like to have full compressor before we go ahead and doing anything silly like diving. Alright, let's try that again. This time we'll go to blue lighting and make sure. Hey, retired, what's going on, my guy? Wasn't UZO just big binoculars? Basically, yeah. They were stationary. You could slave the TDC computer to it. And I would imagine they had better magnification than a regular set of binoculars. It is odd that they render the clouds in map view. I'm not really sure that it makes the most sense, but, you know, let them do their thing, I suppose. Why not? Retired, what's going on, my guy? How you been? Welcome back. Hello, hello. For anybody just joining the stream, we're way out here in sectors BE5 and 8, trying to find 7,000 tons worth of shipping, fighting the good fight with tonnage toward the Black Pit, trying to get it to that full 10,000 tons. Sorry, 50,000 tons. That's what I meant to say. Take it easy there, Rolly. Bad cold. Yeah, I hear you, my guy. Everybody's sick these days. Basically, this year is welcome to being just a little bit sick all the time. Am I going to get better? Kind of. You'll get a little bit better, and then you'll get sick again. And then you'll feel just a little crappy, just all the time. And then you'll get sick again. Just this cyclical, you know, it just never stops. But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Aha, here we go. 1. Curses. 1 propeller noise. She's on a bearing of 68 degrees. Well, I mean, we could suss that out, right? 68 degrees gives me what? Just sort of get ourselves a rough estimate. 68 degrees. All right, so the ship somewhere, heading in this rough direction. Now we are 50 kilometers away, more like 60. But we could double their speed at speed 4. Do 100 and some odd kilometers. That should put us basically there when we meet up, depending on how close to the line they are. So let's say there. And that should be enough to get us where we've got to go. So we're gonna let this this dive complete itself. Only takes those 5 minutes after all. And we are gonna go max out the speed currently, and then bring it down to 4. We're still gonna be going a little bit faster than they are, but that's okay. It is currently nighttime, so we're gonna have to be, you know, fairly cognizant of the fact that we won't have a lot of sight, but that's okay. Chicken soup can help, yes. COVID and a stress fracture. Ouch, my guy. Rough stuff, rough stuff. How do you find the heading so fast? Like, I'm not sure what you, like, do you mean by drawing this out, or that I just knew they were on a 68 degree tack? Because it says so on the target card. If it would pop up again, I could show you, but it says it right there on the card. Okay, so we're doing double their speed. My guess is we meet up somewhere in this vicinity, depending on where they were off of this line, right? Depending on where they were and whether or not they're going to change direction too. No, I think the idea is that like when they give you the direction, I would assume the game is like, all right, you've noticed this thing and we're plotting it so we can say that it's on a rough course of 68 degrees. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's a video game. What are you gonna do, my guy? There's only so much realism you can fit into a video game. All right, we're gonna slow to 2 just for a moment. I'm gonna go to red lighting, increase my sight a little bit. Now it's possible we overtook them. So let's have a little look. So I would assume that they'd be on this side of the boat. Unless we've really, really blown past them, which we may have done. They may have made a turn anywhere along that path. Ah, here we go. Not too shabby. Let's see. Not 100% sure what I'm looking at, unfortunately. Guessing some kind of transport. Ehan, my guy, what's going on? Welcome back, my dude. 27 months, Ehan. Where does the time go? That is a lot of months. Some count of 3 with more 3s and possibly a 9 or more 3s. I mean, realistically, you can have it both ways. You can have multiple 3s or a 9. You can just pick whichever one you want. Okay, so that ship is coming towards me. We're going to go towards it, basically. And we'll figure out what we're going to do about it, whether or not we're going to... I don't think we're going to get overly sneaky. I don't think that's going to be a thing. It's just a single transport. If it's a C3 or a Liberty, we might get sneaky. Because they can shoot back, and we don't like that. We don't like it when they shoot at us, too. It's not fair, really, when you think about it. I'm the one who's supposed to do the shooting. Me. Not them. That's not even a thing. Don't let them do it. It's cheating. I'm guessing Empire here. Maybe... I've got no indication of flags whatsoever. Not even a little bit. So it could be a neutral. It could be a neutral, or it's an enemy, and we're going to find out pretty shortly. Pretty dang shortly is when we're going to figure that out. Still got nothing on the flag front. If there was red in the flag, I would assume I would see a little bit of it, so I'm going to guess right now that it's Swedish. Just because I've got not even a flicker of red to look at, I'm going to guess Swedish for the time being. That's my guess. Definitely don't want to be shooting the bartenders, man. They're the ones who control all the booze. Can't be doing that. A catapult. Now that'd be something, wouldn't it? A catapult. All right, what do we got, Skip? Yep, Swedish boat. Swedish Empire Tower, if my my eyes do not deceive me. That's what we're looking at there. Some boarding is going to need to happen. We're going to be doing some boarding, people. That's the thing. That is a thing. I-400. I'm sorry, Artistic. I don't know what we're talking about. Maybe ask them if they have any meatballs. Argentinian flag. It looks Swedish to me. I see blue. I see a cross. Then again, I've been wrong before. We'll find out. If I sacrifice a hot dog, will it change to a tanker? I mean, we could try that. I think you should try that, as a matter of fact. I think 100% that should be a thing you try. So I would much... Yeah, it looks Swedish to me. I would much prefer if it was a tanker as well. Although we got a lot of tankers last time around, so realistically I might have run through my quotient on tankers. That's possible too. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... How far away are we? 160 meters. We're going to stop the boat here. IJN had I-400 sub that launched planes. I don't know what IJN is. Is that a thing I should know about? Alright, the Pateria? We got the Patria. The Patria tanker. Our Swedish friend. Swedish friend, the Patria. Let's go ahead and interact with her. Let's send a delegation, please. Alright, I need leaders. Leaders. That's going to be key. Leaders with personal skills. So Rolly's up. I think Skipper's got it as well. French speaker might come in handy. He's also got personal skills. Although, I'm wondering if I should be bringing Wizard because he's a sapper as well. Pretty sure I made him a sapper, did I not? Maybe I made him a sapper. Who do we send? Who do we send? He's a sapper, but he doesn't have personal skills. He's got merchant skills. Oh, here we go. Using this knowledge, you can also evaluate if the goods stated in the shipping documents of a neutral freighter match the imports of their claimed destination. This is a good call here. Skipper, let's get you a gun. And we're going to go ahead and send 6 personnel along with everybody. They're 9 seconds. Oh, the Japan... Yeah, no, that's definitely not in this game then, my guy. 100% not in this game. Let's see. Tries to communicate in English, doesn't speak German too well. But Ernst Lindemann fluently is fluent in English. Yes. Let me see your documents, please, sir. Let's see. He looks nervous. His ship is directed at the port of Lisbon and transports food. These documents are correct. The ship is not involved in any war effort, and sinking it could lead to diplomatic incident. I'm going to put some pressure on him. We're gonna lay into him with some pressure. We're going to state that your course does not look like you're traveling to the port of Lisbon, which it may and may not, but this is my feeling. He shows me that the course is correct. I don't know. I don't buy it. Let's leave it for now. Let's search the hold. See what you're carrying. Let's see what they're carrying. How about that? Sir, not appearing in this game. 100%, my guy. Sorry, Artistic. I don't speak German, my guy. I have no idea what you're trying to say. Sorry, my dude. It's going to be lost on me. Alright, we've got average performance on this, so it's not taking too long, which is nice for a change. I often end up with just slow. And that's just poopy for everybody involved, realistically, when you think about it. Slow is not good. Unless, I mean, there's things, okay, we're not getting into that. Is he? No, Ernst Lindemann is not an officer. If not, then remember his name and language skills so you can include him on the next boarding. That probably won't work because all you do when you select the people is press the plus button. So I'm not sure if that'd be useful to me at all. Let's see. What do you got? You are carrying foodstuffs. I would bet a lot of money, a fair amount of money even, that Lisbon does indeed both import and export food. So he's heading for Lisbon. They do import food. Here's the thing, though. If you're heading for Lisbon, and even with the curvature of the Earth in mind, I really... You wouldn't be this far north. You wouldn't be this far north and heading 68 degrees. If this square was, say, this square, I might believe him. Because due to the curvature, if he was coming out of Boston, this might make sense. See? Because there's no straight line on a map on a table. They have to be curved, right? But something about the way this is going is bothering me. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Let's go back and talk to the captain again. I'm going to order the evacuation of the ship. He's passing through Galicia for some paella. Maybe. You can manually select them. I've never even bothered to tell you the truth. Yeah, he's way off course. Steal his food and sink him. I mean, that's a thing we could do. Do crew even have skills? Apparently they do. And this was actually a topic of conversation on the Steam page recently. Because people have been finding that their ordinary crew have like special skill. Oh, I speak this language. I speak this language. Da, da, da. But that's not labeled. It's not shown to us, right? So it's like hit and miss. You know what I mean? It's very, very odd. Super strange. I'm going to order the evacuation of this ship. I don't believe them. I'm going to ask them to get off the ship. So we've got to remember that this particular ship, we are deciding on our own to destroy it. Let's go back to the deck house. Did I bring a sapper? We'll go to the engine room. And I will plant explosives on this ship. Boom. Goodbye, ship. Ship just got boomed. Okay. Lifeboats. What do you got? We've got the skipper. Let's take the skipper. Just the skipper for the time being. We will feed those poor souls, though. We will feed them potatoes. Because everybody likes potatoes. Reputation plus 10%, by the way. What do we got on here? No one of significant note for the time being. I'm more interested in the officers because they're worth more. We will give them more potatoes. Everybody likes potatoes. Sticking with it. That's my choice. All right, so the Patria. Patria has now been sunk. We have sunk the Patria. That is a thing that we've decided to do. No ifs, ands, or buts. Now, given what we know about this area and the path of the ships, I'm going to split the difference and head basically right down between these two alleys, as I feel like that's our best chance of finding other ships. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. So let's go ahead, fire up the engines, and travel along that course. Hey, Army, what's going on, my guy? May I ask what your duties are in the CAF, or is it classified? No, it's not classified. I'm an air weapons systems technician. I've spent the majority of the last few years of my life teaching members of crews to load torpedoes onto anti-submarine warfare aircraft. Exactly, V. It's very strange that they don't tell you. I'd very much want to know these things. Maybe it's something that's coming. I feel like it should be a fairly simple fix, but then again, maybe I'm 100% wrong. Maybe it's like super, super hard to do. I don't know. All right, carry on, my wayward sons. It says we're doing 1800 speed. It doesn't look like we are. I think it's a lie. It is a lie. It was 100% a lie. Must be interesting. It can be. It can be. I mean, you do anything for long enough, and, you know, it begins to go against the grain a little bit. But, you know, I must say, overall, I am not displeased with how my life has been going. Let's put it that way. Glad to hear it, my guy. Glad to hear it. All right, we're not picking anything up visually, which is unfortunate. Probably because I only had one skipper, or one sailor assigned to the skipper. I'll have a quick look. Because you never know. You know, sometimes you might just find something, right? I've seen crazier things happen. Just need a little smudge out there on the horizon somewhere. That'd be nice. But since I'm not seeing said smudge, we have a quick little listen. That's what we are going to do. 100p, buds. 100p. Yeah, boy. Alright, who is heading for Skipper? No, Semicolon's going to be flooding the tanks. Good job, Semi. Get on it, my guy. Semi is just winding them up. That's how it works. Very technical stuff. Very technical. Yeah. 100%. Exactly what V is saying. That is 100% what happens. Just wish it was done differently. If I could just know, even just a little icon beside their names, like with a flag. You know what I mean? Like, that would be enough. That'd be enough of a change. But maybe these things are much more difficult than I know. And they likely are. It's very likely that they are. Nice, beautiful, sunny day. Sea's a little choppy, but hey, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. I mean, realistically, you're not even sailing if it isn't at least Sea State 3. You know what I mean? It's got to be at least 3 for it to be sailing. Everything else is just joyriding, right? I would say you're correct there, Otter. Not when you're actually picking the crew members. You won't see it there, I don't believe. Not in my purview, anyway. Okay. We're not hearing anything. That is a bad thing. I don't like that that's not being a thing that's happening. So, that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that following that line back would be the absolute be-all and end-all. So what we'll do is we'll get to near the end of the sector here and try that again, essentially. I was really hoping to hear something there. I thought for sure that this was a great plan of mine. And it may yet still prove to be a halfway decent plan. It's just a matter of patience and time. Both of which I very rarely have any of, mind you. So there is that. As a family acclimated to the newish common, yes, 100% actually. It's been a very, very, very good move. I mean, you know, obviously there's always little hiccups here and there that aren't exactly what you hope them to be, kind of thing. But I mean, that would be true of anywhere we went. I think if you moved into a mansion in a rainforest somewhere, you would still find something to complain about. I'm sure that's just the human condition. I think I'd love to have one more room, like even a little den or something that I could put my computer in, like my streaming setup, so that I wouldn't be in the way of the family as much. $24 for dinner isn't much for the missus. I mean, you gotta start somewhere, my guy. You gotta start somewhere. That is currently the idea of me saving up right now, just to put enough money away for me and the missus to go out and have a wonderful meal, just the two of us. And I think that would be ideal. I'll have another dip here. Still nothing. Very concerned about this. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go more, way more north, and we'll cut across here. That might have been a one-off. Might have just been one single freighter off doing whatever the hell. I moved back in late August, early September, my guy. What do I know? I'm divorced. Me too. Just hunt some local wild. I mean, yeah, if we just, just started shooting at fish, I guess that'd be cool too, right? Kind of a waste of bullets, realistically, but it might be a fun thing to do. Whoa! Thank you very kindly, Eon. Much obliged, my guy. With any luck, Mrs. Salted will be able to order whatever appetizer she would particularly enjoy that day. Very difficult to see. What? That was weird. Help! Everything's gone black. What? Oh god. Okay. I was like, the skipper has gone blind on me, everyone. No, please no. In my country, they did use dynamite for fishing. I'm pretty sure they used dynamite for fishing in every country. I'm pretty sure everybody has partaken of that at least at some point or another. Some more so than others. Don't get me wrong. I mean, come on now. Let's call a spade a spade. But for the most part, I would say that's fairly average. Curses. Nothing to be found, eh? We'll try again over here near where that other boat was. Seems to be what we're going to be planning to do. We're trying to find things. You know what I mean? This is the point. They're not making it easy on us. I just want to look and see ships. I just want to see them so that I can shoot at them. And then everything's going to be fine. We're all alone out here in the big, scary, briny blue. Big, scary, briny blue. It's terrible, really. Alright, let's have a look right around here. Where we sunk that other fella. Swedish, possibly neutral ship. Nothing, eh? We'll go right to the edge of the sector. Right over to the edge. Those ships, right? That is cheating. I think it's cheating. They're supposed to let me shoot at them. That's a thing. It's a thing. I don't doubt that was true, V. I 100% believe that could be 100% a true thing. 110% believe that could be true. During World War II, they dumped just scads of silly things into the ocean. Just amazing amounts of deadly garbage. I mean, there are countries still doing it today. I have no doubt whatsoever. So yeah, I 100% believe that is a thing. 110%. Starting to get a little concerned about the lack of shipping out here, though. It's getting a little on the annoying side. That's the part that I you know, when it comes to simulation games, that's always my undoing. It's always my undoing. I have very little patience. You know, I have patience for certain things. I'll spend, you know, 30 minutes setting up a torpedo shot. No problem. That doesn't bother me at all. But to not be able to play, that's concerning to me. Do have wreck of KM Cruiser. I'm not sure what that is. After 90 years, she can still be explosive. Oh god, yes, 100%. $1 million point. Oh yes, it's too expensive to bring that stuff home. So why would you do that? Just chuck it. It's fine. Very, very unfortunate that we're not finding things to blow up.
That's to know.
Let's see. Mesamu would like a salty fact. Well, speaking along the same lines there, I actually did come across some munitions once on a beach here in Nova Scotia. We're not talking high explosives or anything. These are phosphorus-based MLMs, they'd be called, marker locator marine. You know, just the casing of it, and it could be 100% safe, and it could not be 100% safe. The issue with phosphorus is, once it dries out, it can spontaneously relight. So, you know, it can be sort of concerning when you find it in a public area. So I had to, you know, hang around, make sure nobody got too close to it kind of thing, and call the proper authorities and have somebody come and make it not a problem anymore. And that's just a little thing that happened to me once upon a time. There's your salty fact, my guy. Kriegsmarine. I always considered Kriegsmarine to be one word, so I would never ordinarily think KM. Do you know what I mean? Oh dear, KJ. Yes, I can only imagine. I can only imagine, my guy, what kind of silly nonsense that can be found. This is becoming a little on the irating side. We're going to go down south a bit. Let's go down south a bit. It's north, which is super weird, because I'm telling you, this is where all the boats have been going. So why am I not finding boats? I think the game's cheating, personally. I think this is a clear, concise example of cheating video games. Tell me there's no boats out here. You crazy? Look where we are. We're in the main shipping lanes for the British Isles and such. I don't want my mission to be complete. I want to find the tonnage. We're finding the I'm fine. I'm fine. Listen, if I have to go up to BF1, I will, and I will sink things there. That is the thing I will do. I will go up to BF1, where there's almost always boats. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're going to BF1, everybody, because there's usually boats in BF1. So I gotta tell you, this no boats thing, not a fan. Not scared him away. There you go. Not a fan of the no boats thing. Gotta call on the fact that technically the patrol is done, mind you, get paid for it, because, you know, it's important to get paid. That's important. Alright, let's have a quick look here in BE6.
Salt levels rising.
You're not wrong. Salt levels are going up, my guy. The Celtic Sea? I wouldn't even know, like, which piece of this? Like, is it all the Celtic Sea? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, here we go. 1. I mean, 1's better than 0, obviously. We're on a bearing of 61.7 degrees. We should meet up somewhere around there, I guess. All right, let's go speed 4. Bring this puppy back to the surface, please. See if we can go find them. It's early morning. So with any luck, we will come across our friends and neighbors. Not even a smudge on the horizon just yet, mind you. Nothing, nothing, nothing. They wouldn't be too far forward. Let's cut in a little tighter, drop the speed. 2, maybe? We'll try to pick them up this way. Could be another sub, and that's always annoying too. Tankers, maybe. Who knows? Is it a weekend, perchance? It could be. 21st June, 1941. That could have been a weekend. I'm not sure. Let's see now. Boat. You, little boat friend. I'm looking to find you. You're out here somewhere. I know you are. I can smell your fear. Let's do something a little different. Let's raise the snorkel. We'll dive the boat and hunt underwater. That's what we'll do. We'll get the snorkel all engaged. And we'll just hunt for this thing while we're underwater. At least then we won't have to keep on stopping over and over. Snorkel coming up. Chunk, 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 chunk. I would expect a chain or something, you know? I wonder how they moved it. Is it pneumatic? I don't know. And... ka-chunk. Smoking. Dive to periscope depth. Let's get somebody on the listening room, please. I wish to find that boat. Find the boat. Met a war tanker and found out the British POWs. Yes, that was super weird last week. That was in... Oh, I see them. I can suddenly see them. I don't know why I can suddenly see them, but I can. We're off. Come on. We're off in this direction. Come on, I saw a little smudge. I know I did. Where are you at, you little so-and-sos? Jeez, even with the extra height, I can't see it. I could see it. There. It's right there. Right there. Must be some kind of graphical glitch where I can see it and technically I can't see it. Oh well. There it is. Hello. Let's go find this boat. Let's go find this boat. Let's go find this boat. Maybe shoot it down. Alright, we're doing 10 knots to their approximate 7. More like 6-8. We may fire a torpedo just because I'm getting itchy. And I want to. That's weird. A little spinny thing just popped up for a second. I've never seen a little spinny thing. How fast can you go with the snorkel up? Underwater, we can max out at around 13, 15, something like that. The snorkel won't break off in this game. It's not that level of realism, my guy. All right. Let's have Skipper have a little looky-loo, please. Alright, Skipper, where's my friend? Ah! We've got ourselves what looks to be an enemy. I'm going with an Empire Bell. That is my opinion on the matter, an Empire Bell. I'm gonna go ahead and lock her in. I think we will fire a torpedo at her. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lear, what's going on, my guy? Alright, we gotta kick up the jams just a little bit here. We gotta go a little faster. Little faster. That's key. Because we want to shoot at them. Let's go ahead and get... Oh... Let's get this old T2 used up. How about that? Use up that nasty old T2. Okay. Now. Let's see what we can figure out about our friend here. Starting with her velocity. Actually, we'll do velocity with the good stopwatch, because I can. Finally have access to the stopwatch again. It makes me happy. Alright, little stopwatch. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. How about that? That was weird. Oh, that's why it wasn't paused at the time. I was like, why did it... It's because it wasn't paused. Reset. Thank you. That's... Wow. Apparently it's been that long that I haven't used it that I forgot which button does what. Alright, now we can time it out. Everything's going to be good. We'll do it for 1 minute and use the chart. I haven't used the chart in forever. Haven't used the chart in forever, my guy. Alright, 15 seconds. Just watching the boat. Watching our little boat friend. Doing her little boat things. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi, senor. Just mixing languages there. I don't know what that's about, but hey. How's the homework going, Lear? Good one, KJ. That's good. Pardon me. Okay, 45 seconds into the run. So funny. Little story, come on. Did the wrong thing. Don't do the wrong thing. Always do the right thing. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the clock. And... that's not map. That was N. N is not the same as M. I know they're pretty close, but they're not the same. I promise, they're not the same. This ship has gone 213 meters, which puts her at... roughly, I would say 6.8 to 6.9. We're going to say 6.8. 6.8 knots. That is what we think the dealio is there. 6.8 knots. Let's bring up our TDC. See if I can remember how to do this. It's been a while. It has been a time, people, since we've played with this mystical, magical thing. Let's see. TDC is on. Good. 4 tubes. Good. Now, speed is this fella. 6.8 is what we said. 5, 6, just shy of 7. Alright, there's our shot. Lock to the ship in front of us, please. Wrote notes on the next unit. Now, oh, I see. Alright, so we're tracking our speed now. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an angle on bow, too, while we're at it. Meisel, right? Might as well, kind of thing. I'm gonna want this guy. We're gonna go from... No, I want you to make a dot. Actually, we'll wait until we stop moving before we're gonna do that. We don't need to do that just yet. We don't need to be doing that just yet. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Got her speed. We've got what type she is. It's all good. I do have the TDC back. I decided to chuck it back in. It's been too long. I found that I missed it. It's just fun to play with. You know what I mean? Just a fun little thing to play with. Fixed it all up. Good stuff. See, that's what's important. The fact that it's all fixed up in the long run, my guy. Let's see now. Where do I want to be? Probably like this if I can. Right? Let's make sure... Okay, so far that torpedo's okay. Maybe we'll try to take a long shot just because it's been so long since I played with the TDC. It'd be nice to shoot far. You know what I mean? So let's slow to 1. Right? We'll take like a 3-kilometer shot, see how we do. It's been a while. Gotta try to get the feel back, you know? There we go. 3 kilometers seems perfectly acceptable for our first shot with the TDC in a while. Okay, so let's do an angle on bow then. Please and thank you. Angle on bow, survey says. Oh, like that, 68 degrees. Let's go ahead and plug that in. 68 degrees to green, mind you. Let's see. 68. 68, right there. That's the spot. That is the spot. Alright, let's raise the periscope a little bit here. Hubris level is rising. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, my guy. Let's see now. Probably want to do distance now. Get some distance done.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
And now everyone gets to listen to me speak in this voice while I'm doing distance calculations for our friend the boat. Hello, boat friend. I mean, we're not exactly buddies, but this is more or less how it's gonna go. 3,418 meters, says Mr. Map. Mr. TDC, 3,418, if you please. 3,418 would be something like... Oh... There. We're gonna shoot for there. That's the fun part of the TDC. It makes everything just a little bit more difficult than it actually has to be. And there's your movie trailer voice, my guy. Our friend the boat. We've got a boat friend. It's our buddy. It's our little pal. Let's see now. I just remembered that I've got to plug in garbage numbers for this because it won't work. I've got to plug in something for this because the TDC needs, or the game needs this for me to open this so I can turn on this. Which is irritating beyond all measure, but there it is. Alright, so here's our buddy. Let's see now. We've got its speed, we've got its distance, we've got its angle on bow. We're going to wait for the gyro to roll around here for us. Oh, right. I don't know, 68. See, this is the... Right. There, now I can use the damn thing, okay. Seas are pretty calm. We're gonna go with a magnetic trigger, I think. Draft is 745. I'm willing to make depth 8 and see what happens. Depth of 8, gyroscope's coming up to the opportune tick here momentarily. Just about ready to go. Our friend the boat. KJ's getting the shakes, everybody. These things happen, KJ. What you gonna do, my guy? Just ticking along. About, what, 20 degrees off from optimal alignment. Just about there. We might not get a perfect shot, but that's okay. That's fine. Right? Yeah, that's fine. It's looking pretty good, though. Yeah, she's coming out in front now. Got about, what, 7 degrees more of travel. 5 degrees. Looking for the sweet spot if we can get it. Here we go. And... Nose! There. That's as close as we're going to get. I always have to remember that it takes 2 seconds for the torpedo to leave the tube. Alright, let's shut this down for the time being. We'll close this out. We've got a good long while to wait on Mr. Torpedo. Let's get some loading done.
Kapitän.
Come on, Mr. The Pixel. We need to do loading stuff. Let's do loading stuff. Let's do... I have no T3s up front. Let's get a T3 loaded up. please. Please, if you don't mind too much. Alright, now we're going to be shooting at... What is she? The Princess... I want to say the Princess Marguerite. I feel like it's the Princess Marguerite. She wasn't a belle, though. She's an explorer. How much of a difference does that make? Draft is 8-9. We set it to 8. We'll still hit it, but we won't do as much damage as I would have hoped. That's fine. Team Biscuits. Fantastic stuff, KJ. Fantastic stuff. Alright, how we doing? Torpedo is okay. We're going to head in this direction. At a speed of 3, I believe. I'm going to have to get somebody on engines for that, mind you. Let's do that. Alright, she's halfway there. It looks okay. It might be a little bit behind, but it looks okay. Yeah, it's looking alright. Looking okay. See if we get... Yep, looks like Marguerite. Princess Marguerite. See if we get her. See if we gets her. Come on, baby blue. Don't let me down. Don't let me down, baby blue. Princess Marguerite. You know, it's funny. It almost looks like her forward flag's at half-mast. Wonder what that's all about. I can see a person walking down the stairs. Another person walking in the rear of the ship. A third person heading up the stairs to the upper decks. Flag deck, we would call it. Both of them look like they're doing lookouty kind of stuff. Which is interesting. You wouldn't expect that, really. Now here's the part, like, how long do you just sit here watching? How long do you let it go before you just go, no, I've missed out with it? You know what I mean? Like, that's the scary part. That's the part that drives me crazy. Makes me mad. Absolutely mad. We may have been behind on that shot. It looked like it was drifting a little to the rear. I gotta know. Yep. That torpedo has missed by an awful lot. So it's gone 300 meters past the ship. Ship's doing 7 knots. 7 knots. So like there. Yeah, she was behind. Now, why were we behind, though? That's really the important part. What did I do wrong with the TDC? What did I do wrong with the TDC? I mean, I took the distance reading pretty early. You think that's it? Like, did it not update in real time? Because it's possible it didn't update. Let's take a look. Now that looks like it's moving downwards to me. It looks like it's coming closer to 3, so it looks like it's still slaved into the ship. Maybe my speed was set too high. In the distinctive salted logo. Thank you indeed, KJ. What about this was wrong? I didn't press this button, did I? I didn't. I wonder if that was enough to throw it off. I'd like to take another poke at it, realistically. I know it's probably not the most exciting of things, but I'd like to take another shot. I'd like to figure out what I've done wrong, if at all possible. So we're warming torpedo into 1. Let's steer towards our target a little bit. Alright. So its speed should still be the same. 6-8, roughly. Maybe I should be putting it closer to 7? No, that's as close as I'd like to get. Maybe we'll set it a little bit higher. Just like that. Right? So the angle on bow has changed quite a bit. It's now sitting at 77 degrees. Let's see if that's correct. Let's see if this is keeping up with me. 77 is what it says. Roughly here. I'm using the wrong tool. Roughly here. 77. Whoa. Well, that could be the issue there. That wouldn't be enough to throw it off that much, I don't think. Because from me to it right now is a 92-degree angle. According to the TDC, it is sitting at 77 degrees. So let's change that to 92. This does not appear to be updating correctly. 92. See if that's a problem. Its current distance is 1,919. So this is way off. 1,919 puts it roughly here. So this is not... Oops. Shoot. What did I just say? 92? I clicked the wrong button. 92. Yeah, the distance and everything is not updating. I wonder if it's because I looked away momentarily. Yeah, okay, let's stay on this screen then. Dial the speed to here. Almost 7. Gyros are in the proper position right now, but that's fine. Use the TDC. Where it's close to 90, we'll use an impact trigger. Set the depth to 3.5. Right? Right. We're trying it. I did warm a torp. You missed that part. It's okay, though. I got you. Floody, flood, flood, flood. We've lost the optimum firing angle, but that's okay. Swoosh. Torpedo away. Shut down TDC. Close out. Turn that off. Unslave. Make it go away. Now how are we looking? Looks okay. Looks like all is going well. Clean up the map a little bit here with all this useless garbage that just proves I suck. Go away, useless suck. Get out of here. This torpedo looks like it's on target. Alright, so I must have maybe going to the map screen stopped it from updating or something. I'm not 100% sure what happened there. Normally the TDC has been very, very good at keeping like a solid lock on everything. But in that instance, it certainly did not. You know what I mean? Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. This is how we learn, everybody. This is how we learn. Alright, Marguerite, let's see if we got just U-boat things. They're just U-boat things, my guy. These are things that we deal with sometimes. Things that we deal with. Alright, see if we did a little bit better this time around. What do you say? Kinda hoping we did. Really hoping we did, to tell you the truth. I'd hate to think that I wasted 2 torpedoes on a neutral target. Or not, an unarmed target is what I mean to say, not a neutral target. Starting to get worried, game. You're starting to scare me. Oh, looks okay from there. Looks okay from here. Come on, baby blue. Let's see some fireworks, please. 3.5 meter. Probably should have set it to 4, but still, 3.5 should be fine. 3.5 should be fine, right? Yeah. Come on, sweetie pie. Come on, sweetie pie. Whenever you're ready. Starting to get antsy again. There it is. There, see? Dead center. Now that's what I'm talking about. Not dead center, a little bit to the rear. We had her going a little bit faster, I think, than she ought to be, but that's okay. That's fine. That's 100% fine. We're good with that. We're okay with that. Let's get the boat up. Get the boat up. Gotta go do some doings. I'm the Princess Marguerite. Drop the snorkel, please. Pump up the compressor. You're ready to engage. Ready to engage. Poor bastards. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, my guy. Not wrong at all. All right, steer us in. See if we can do some damages. Let's grab Rolly, get him on the gun. Up and at him, Rolly, my guy. We got works to do. Things to do. Bullets to let fly, etc. Just climbing away. We're doing the do, everybody. The do is being done. Gotta do the do. Alright. Good day, sir. I'd like its hitbox. Yep. Hello. Excuse me. I require, brown sugar. That's a nice shot there. That arc did nicely. Not too shabby. Oh, a little high. That's a... Whoa! Pardon me. Love to hear fire on deck. I see you. Oh my god, that is always so scary. Alright, let's let the fire do a little damage for us. What do you say? Let this puppy burn a little bit. Like that idea. Barbecue on the high sea. I love it. Bring it on. Fire is not doing any discernible damage as of yet. With any luck, it will continue to spread. Although those Empire crews, man, they are the best fire. Look at that. Fire's almost gone. It's gone now. Best fire putter-outers in the Royal Navy. Bar none. Bar none. Best fire putter-outers. And come on down. Boop. There we go. Deal with the fire back there now. Can you imagine you're just like, just putting out the fire to the forward and the engine room catches fire too and you're like, man, you know what I mean? Like, you're rough. And I would say they're going to have that fire out momentarily as well. Seeing smoke damage. Hey! On fire. Abandoned. She's going down. Princess Marguerite. Watch Tolkien reboot. The Rings of Power thing? No, I've not watched that. I have not watched that. It does not really interest me, to tell you the truth. I liked The Lord of the Rings. It was all very well and good. That was enough. For me, anyway, that was certainly enough of the story. I mean, I like The Hobbit too, but whatever. Alright, we have interactions nearby. We're moving a little too fast, though. We'll slow down. Marguerite sunk. Fantastic stuff. Good. Another $3,000 for us. What did it do to our... I think we got our tonnage, too. Blah, 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 blah. She gone. Lifeboat 2. What do we got? Hey! I knew there was a reason to save some room. Lifeboat 1. Any more room? We've got room for 2 more. Don't you worry, fellas. We wouldn't let you go without potatoes. You can have the potatoes. You are welcome for your potatoes. Enjoy them. They are delicious. Delicious and nutritious, even. Awesome. Well, that went very well, I think. Come on board there, Peter. No worries, my guy. Come on in. It's all good. The water's fine so far. It's full of, like, bodies and oil. But so far, it's fine. I do have to apologize, though, because you are catching me right at the end of a mission. 4 days later. 4 days later at the Port of La Rochelle. See, if you say it that way, it makes it more French. I don't know why. I'm just saying, it does. It just works, okay? Like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. The Port of La Rochelle. See, I don't know. It's just got this rapid fire. Yes, we will be taking a midstream break here shortly. Let's see now. Rolly picked up a couple more points by helping me sink the Princess Marguerite there. And I'm the skipper, and I get points because Rolly got points. And that's how politics works. Okay. So, the black... we're 3,012 tons away from finishing off level 1 of the Black Pit. We definitely got to do that. That's the thing. Okay, so the Patria intel says that the ship was carrying 3,394 tons, was transporting food from Halifax to Liverpool. Ergo, it was a viable target. We 100%, it was heading from an enemy area to an enemy area, 100% fine. Nobody has to feel bad that we sunk that Swedish vessel, not vessel. No. What HQ upgrades I got? I can show you here in a minute. The Princess Marguerite was also heading from Halifax to Liverpool. Raw resources, 6,013 tons registered out of Canada. Sorry, boys. My bad. Hey, invasion of the Soviet Union. The correspondent reports that the attack started by land, sea, and air. We are now at war with the Soviets, everybody. 12,000 bones and 2/3 of a reputation point for us. 9,407 tons in total out of the probable 7 in 11 days, 1 hour. 4,654.9 kilometers. Okay. So we currently, everybody, are going to be taking a... Oh, no. I promised to show you which HQ ones I've got. Let's see. So where are we now? So I've got accumulators 3 open. So I've got accumulators 2. I've got armored conning towers 1. I've got T3 torpedoes. I got one of the naval academies done. I've got... I've maxed out the hydrophone. I've got snorkel, but I don't have the anti-radar coating for the snorkel. That's what I've got. And everybody else, we're going to be taking a quick little break here, midstream break. We've been at it for 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 36 seconds at that point. So we're going to take ourselves, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe 15 in the long of it. But yeah, this has been empty for some time, so I've been running on empty for a while. So I don't even know how we got anything done, to tell you the truth, because I'm just going to lose it now. Anyway. All that aside, please get up, stretch your legs, grab yourself a drink, smoke them if you got them, whatever your thing is, have a steak or something. I don't know what the deal is. If you choose to leave the stream now, I get it. It's a Be Right Back screen. You might not come back. That's cool. Really do appreciate you coming by in the first place. And I hope to see you again in the future. I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday always being U-Boat night. So if this is your gig, hey, hit me up. Let me throw up my socials for you peoples, so you can follow me on all the good stuff. I make a ton of YouTube videos, including tutorials on how to play this game. So if this is your thing, come on by YouTube, check me out. I also have this terrible, cringy merch that you can just look at. I mean, I'm trying, okay? Anyway, long and short is, again, thanks for swinging by. Maybe I'll see you again in the future. For everybody else who's going to stick around for just a little bit, I will see you shortly. Alright, people, what do you say we get right back to it once the awkward black screen goes away? And there it is. Good. Thank you, KJ, for coming by, my friend. Good night. Good night. Hope you have a fantastic Friday. Okay, we've got stuff to do. We gotta get rid of some peoples that we picked up. So let's see. 15, 30, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70%. Of a reputation point there for us. We now have 3. I wonder if we can get anything done in HQ. 3 little points, eh? We get a radar detector. I don't really have a use for that. We could build pens in La Rochelle. That sounds cool. Let's do that. Let's get Mr. Max Thum on that. Get some pens built here in La Rochelle. That sounds like a thing to do. Why not, right? 100p. Oh, let's take care of a little housekeeping. Oh, what? Why is everything green? Huh? That's weird, right? I don't remember it being green. It wasn't green, right? Huh. Wow. That's ugly as sin. Okay, part of the boat is now green, everybody. That's, that is a thing that's happening. I don't know why. I don't know how. Probably really not even that important, but still, it's just odd. It's super duper odd. Alright, we gotta feed the people. Let's feed them bananas. People enjoy bananas, I have no doubt. Let's give them this many bananas. And bacon. Let's give them lots of bacon. Bacon. I need to free up some space too. We're gonna need what? 2 torpedoes, some fuel, a couple of deck rounds. Okay, let's get Mr. Dan the Pixel on that. He is my merchant after all. Torpedoes T3. Thank you. A little low on T3s. Take another T1, I guess. Fuel is always yummy. It's delicious and nutritious. Deck gun needs a couple of extra rounds jammed into it. Cool. Flak gun's still good to go. We're gonna ditch the sausages. I need a space, unfortunately. We'll keep the free potatoes, because why wouldn't we? Stock back up on Bananaramas. It's a little bit of cheese, and of course, the bacon to replenish the bacon that we just gave the crew. Let's get that done. 2 days. Eco-friendly, there you go. Reload, graphic error. It's really, honestly, it's not that bothersome to me. It's just something silly. I'd rather not have to get out of the game and get back in, to tell you the truth. Okay. I could grab a break here. I think I will head back to France for some cavorting. That'll get us almost to the end of getting the pens done. Which should be cool. I would imagine to be kind of cool. Ah. A little more tart than I realized it was going to be. More tart from the flavoring. The flavorings. Day 20 and 21. Now, can I see where the pens are being built? Is that a thing? Yes, okay. These aren't exactly sub-pens, but I don't remember these things being here. Got ourselves a, what are they called? A 1934? That's what type of destroyer this is, a 1934 type? Yeah, cool. Cool. Alright, cool. Something's happening, that's the important part. Okay, Skipper, let's talk to the dude in charge. Let's get some orders, please. Espionage in Portsmouth. Sector AM, small amount of vessels, not really my speed. Large amount of vessels down below Lisbon. I mean, Or we could finish off the Black Pit. I'd very much like to finish off the Black Pit. So we're actually moved. We were doing BE 3 through 8. We were doing 5 through 8 last time. We've moved up a sector. Now we're doing BE 2 through 5. Yeah. I really want to get this remote whatever thing because I've been trying to get it for a little while now. I still don't have it, so I need it. I need to get it. Kick the tires, light the fires, get this baby moving. What do you say? Kaboom. Sploosh. Good stuff. All right, we're going to head on out to... We were just operating in that area there. Seems like a likely place to start. With any luck, we'll actually find some more boats this time. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed. That is what we're hoping to do. At some point here, we'll get access to times 1800 speed, etc. Which should be nice. Not gonna lie. And boom goes the dynamite. Let's get this party started. Heading on out at speed 3, doing approximately 12-13 knots, which is fine. Don't really need all that much speed to get out to the hunting ground. It should be okay. Alright, we're about midway to target sector. My plan is to move into the northern sector and sort of skate along this line. Ooh, what now? 6-13, way out here? That's weird, right? Oh, hell no. Dive the boat. Slow 2, 1. Wowzers. We found ourselves a party. We found a little party going on. Dive that boat, everybody. Yeah, there's lots going on over here. It looks like they're heading for La Rochelle in a way. Wow. Just got back from dinner? Well, I just got back to sea, so it works out. It's all good, Cloud. It is all good, my guy. Food is an important part of the day. Alright, so what's going on out here? We've got, oh, we got a tanker buddy. We got an Empire friend. We've got a Liberty friend. Another Liberty friend.
That's to know.
Tasty and delicious. Salty fact, I have to travel about 400 kilometers tomorrow. I'm super not pleased about it, but it must be done. Okay, so let's take stock of what we're looking at here. We've got a destroyer there. Destroyer, we got a C3, she's armed. Okay, we've got an Empire Explorer. We've got a tanker. Another Empire Explorer. We've got a Corvette. We've got a Liberty. Another Liberty. Ooh, and another Corvette. Okay, so they've got 3 attack vessels. We're going to whip the boat in this direction. We're going to dive a little deeper to 30. We're going to try to get sort of out there-ish. Because this should be one of the Liberties. Right, which means that this guy ought to be my tanker, right? That's my tanker, okay. So the tanker's right there in the middle, which is good. That's fine. Let's go ahead and make sure everything's working to the best of our abilities. We are at blue lighting. Yeah, we'll sort of pace them a little bit. I'd want to tuck in. The C3 is worth an awful lot of tons here. Like, tons and tons. Troubleshoot, hello! Welcome to the channel. What is up? I'm sorry, bye. Okay, there you go. I'm new here and play this game often. What upgrades do I have so far? Let's see now. I just went over this. I've got maxed out accumulators. No, sorry, maxed out hydrophone. I've got accumulators 2. I've got term 1. I've got the snorkel. I have equipment production. No, not equipment production. I have decoys. and T3 torpedoes. That's what I've got so far. What's the learning curve like on this game? It's pretty tough if you operate strictly off the in-game tutorial. It's not very well done, unfortunately. However, I have made a series of very easy to follow tutorials right there on my YouTube channel, ranging. They were made a few builds back, but the base mechanics of the game have not changed in any way. I even have a tutorial on how to use this little guy right here, the TDC mod, if realism is your thing. So yeah, with any luck, that stuff can help you out. All right, for anybody just joining us, we've just come across an odd convoy traveling north. Must have come up from, you know, Gibraltar area, possibly Lisbon. There are a minimum of 3 escort ships. There are 3 armed freighters. Right now, we're just trying to pace them out a little bit so I can get closer to my target that's over here. She's a tanker. I'd very much like to start pumping torpedoes into the Liberties and C3 as well, because they just have massive amounts of tonnage. The patron saint, well, thank you very kindly, my guy. Ricochet handed out those tier 1 community gift subs. Thank you very kindly for your generosity. If anybody happens to get one of those, please go ahead and thank Mr. Rick O'Shea. All right, it's going to start getting dangerous for us here. At the same time, we are a good distance away from these ships. We may have to really dance with the devil on this one, because I don't really want to be moving at this speed. I know there's a destroyer right about there. Also, the Liberty ships, they do have lookouts, so it is possible they could see our periscope, etc. once we come closer to the surface. Now, I'm pretty sure this is my Huckleberry right there. But we'll drift out a little bit further for the time being. Wow, Flies, thank you so very much for the donation, my guy. Appreciate it, and with any luck,
with Mrs. Salty.
Thank you very kindly, my friend. Me and 1950s Godzilla appreciate your generosity. Let's get a little extra room to look. So this is going to be the C3. So that means we're in a good firing position for our tanker here. So what we're going to do is turn in hard now. We're going to start on torpedo maintenance. We're going to slow to 2, because this guy, well, he's that guy. We don't want him hearing us. We should be far enough away that's not really a problem as of right now. Pardon me. That being said, lots can go wrong at the drop of a hat. This is my dude right here. It's possible that I may shoot at both of these ships, depending on how many torpedoes I get. Warmed in that time frame, mind you. But yeah, this guy right here, that tanker, that is numero uno. Numero uno. On my list. Okay. Let's move time along here a little bit. Alright, we've got 1 torpedo ready. Let's get started on tube 3, please. 4 kilometers out from closest target. We're looking more like 5 and change for the guy I actually want to shoot at. That's okay. We've got a little time. That's fine, realistically. Alright, so what we're going to do now, it is 3:37 a.m. So I'm going to keep moving a little bit for now. I want to cut this down to closer to 4K. And I've got to get the periscope up, because we got to start looking around and getting some intel on our friends. 4200, 41. We'll use the TDC on this one. I just recently put the TDC back in after not using it for about a year. So I'm a little rusty, but I think I've got it sorted now. So please don't take this as a be-all, end-all. Watch the tutorial on it, not what I'm currently doing, please, if that's your intent. All right, we're going to go to speed 1 here, start bringing the boat up, which means I'm going to want somebody on depth keeping so we don't broach. I got to slave the periscope to the ships in question here. That's a thing that's got to get done. Alright, so we're also going to switch to red lighting. So I can see a little further in the dark. Means we'll burn through oxygen a little faster, but that should be 100% fine. Don't you broach. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, get me observation, please, Skipper. And there's the C3. Tanker should be right there. Okay. Start having a little look. Just a quick little look-see, shall we? Now, we got some choppy seas, unfortunately, so this is going to be tough. I don't think we're quite at depth yet. We are not, which is good. Still sliding up. Okay. Let's keep moving with the waves. We don't want to poke this out too far. Give ourselves away to our destroyer friend right out there. C3, she's a big one. She is armed, very dangerous to the rear. Should be Empire, and then Tanker. Perfect. There's my tanker buddy. What do we got for tankers? Let's see. Doesn't look like a Dale class. Yeah, C's are pretty choppy. This is unfortunate. Thank you, Ricochet, for making sure we're all awake. God damn, my guy. Whew. Bang indeed. It could be OL class. It is not a T2. It's not a war class. Okay, so it looks like OL class is my claim to fame here, I think. Yeah, OL class is what we're gonna go with there. We'll get a velocity. Okay. You're awake now, right? Nice caveat. It's important to have caveats, people. Laugh, you nearly died. Well, there you go. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. It's there for people to enjoy. Alright, looking like we're getting about a 6 knot speed out of this one. No, sorry, 7. We've already gone halfway past it. It'll say 7 when it's done, I have no doubt. It's possible to catch them a little faster, but usually not much slower. Okay. Easy does it now. And we've got a 7. We're actually going to redo all this here momentarily, just because I'm going to use the TDC values instead. She's about... not quite 90, more like 86, let's pretend. Again, I'm gonna overwrite these values. I just need something in order to open up the torpedo bay. And there's the distance. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get a velocity ourselves using our chart. And the reason for that is simply just to make things a little harder on ourselves than they have to be, just because, well, sometimes that's funner. Let's make sure that's reset. We're good to go. We're gonna time this for 1 minute. And use our chart to figure out where they're going to be. It looks like we're only going to get the one shot. These ships are spaced out very, very nicely. Like for them, obviously. If these ships were close together, I'd consider firing at the 2 of them. But I'd lose a lot of the angle on one of them. And I don't really want to do that. I really want good eyes on this target. I really want to get this tanker. I used to work in a keyboard factory. Had to let me go because I wasn't putting in enough shifts. There you go. I love it. Please tip your waitress. All right. Time's ticking along nicely. We're almost at 45 seconds. 15 seconds to go. And we can use our handy-dandy chart of goodness to figure out her actual speed. Well, as close to her actual speed as we're going to get. Because again, I want to use all the values strictly off the TDC. 4, 3, 2, 1. Buzzer stops. Reset that. Ship has traveled. What? I'm going to guess about 215. 210. 210 puts her going... I would say... 6.7. That's what I would consider that right here. Probably 6.7. Yeah, 6.7. So let's go ahead and figure all that stuff out, shall we? All right, so we need to turn on our TDC. TDC is on. We want to slave it to the ship. And we're going to go ahead and say roughly 6.5-ish. And then a little bit more. Right there looks great. Let's go ahead and tell it to track. Is... Okay, next thing we're going to want is our angle on bow. Let's go ahead and get that done. So, currently, we're sitting here. Now, last time we had a problem where it was not updating in real time, so we're going to keep an eye on that this time around, just because, well, if it's not updating, it's pretty useless, isn't it? Get through the nose. We're going to get 71 degrees bow left. 71 puts us right here. 71 degrees bow left. Perfect. Now, the length of an OL class is 136 meters. 1, 10, 20, 30, and a bit. Roughly there. Okay. Now we're going to need a distance. So let's go ahead and figure that out. Distance to target currently is about 4121. We can be a little more tight than that, though. It is 4,097 as it currently sits. 4,097. So, let's see. 30, 40. What did I say? 45? Is that what I said? Sorry, I forgot the number I just said. I literally just said it and I've already forgot it. 4,000. Okay, so basically just 4,000. All right, we can do that. We can do that. That's fine. So let's say right there. Okay, that is that. Let's shut down the book. Don't really need that anymore. Gyros are coming up to a good position soon. Let's have you. Warm torpedo 1 for me again, just so we make sure it's nice and hot in case we need it. And we may need it. We may need it indeed. Let's see, 15, 2, 2, 5. Trying to make sure I'm reading this right. 3, 4, yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. There you go, troubleshoot. Awesome. When you get to 42, you might find some LSTs. I've only ever seen one. Just one. I've seen more capital ships than I've seen LSTs. I've sunk more capital ships than I've sunk LSTs. It's kind of crazy. Alright. Everything's tickety-boo. Gyros are coming around nicely. That's good. Let's see. Impact triggers would make more sense. The water's like glass. And the angle is going to be really good. Plus, we don't want to take the chance that the magnetic will go off early. I really don't want to take that chance at all. In fact, I might even shoot 2 torpedoes just to make sure we get this. No, we should only shoot 1. That being said, the draft is 12 meters. That's extremely deep. It's very, very tempting to go that way. It's pretty much a guaranteed kill if it hits. That's the problem, right? Answer was hydrophone. Good stuff, my guy. Yeah, I think we'll go with impact triggers. T1, T1, T1. Let's use the warmest... No, let's use the coolest torpedo I've got. Set depth to... No, 3.5 is actually pretty good, I think. We will take indications from TDC, and I will increase the speed of the torpedo to 40, just for fun. Just for something to do. I very rarely change it, so let's just do it. Why not, right? Okay, gyros are continuing to tick along nicely. Realistically, anytime after this tick right here, after the 8 is fine. We're trying to get a nice dead on 90 shot, you know? Dead on 90 is what we're looking for. That would be best. All right, we're roughly, what, 45 degrees out? Gonna be firing here pretty damn soon. Pretty damn soon. And then we might fire at her friend anyway. Just for shiz and gigs, right? Because we know this one should be good. Actually, just give me 1 second to check. Oh, that's really big. Just want to see something. The distance between these ships would be something to the tune of... there-ish? Maybe... maybe like that. About a kilometer apart. Really be more like... okay, just let me... please let me just click the thing instead of moving it around. More like this, though. About a kilometer. I mean, if I let the torpedo go a kilometer, I might have a chance at this guy. I just really don't want to take the chance it'll hit early and alert this guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, this torpedo's got to go 3K. Which is that... now, see, there's the problem right there. So that's the issue we were having with the last shot. Troubleshoot, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Guinness, what's going on, my guy? So this is the distance on the target is not updating. We are slave to the target. Right? Because if I move, you see how all of this is changing? We are slave to the target, but the distance is not updating properly, and that's a real serious problem. Because if we took that shot now, we would... please just let me grab... okay, I'm just gonna erase this stuff, because it's not letting me grab the dot, it's just making more dots, and it's getting very irritating. Because if we were to take that shot, we would miss by a mile, because nothing's updating. So the actual distance is 3,500, right? So if we take 3,500, it's firing at 4, right? Because there's 30, 40's there. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that's something to look out for, people. It may be because I added the mod like to a game in progress, so take that with a grain of salt, mind you. Did everyone just have stream hiccups? Everything looks good on my end. But that being said, I can't say that for sure. So we're going to change this to more like 3 kilometers. Because that's not updating. And we can't, we don't want that to be a thing. Right? Okay. Anyway, long and short is we're still trying to fire a torpedo at this damn thing. The distance knob is supposed to update. It's supposed to. It just wasn't for some reason. And it isn't for some reason. And that's problematic. So that means just before I want to fire, I'm going to have to take that again. I don't like that very much. We're going to retake that now. Because we're almost at the premium firing position. So if we change it ever so slightly, it's 35.7. Right about there. 35.7. That's as close as we're going to get, I think. Again, using the TDC is not a precise science at all. Anywho, time to shoot a torpedo. Kaswoosh. Torpedo away. Good stuff. I'd like to bring my boat to a stop at this point. We don't really need to tempt fate by moving around too much. Let's hide that for now. So, realistically, if that torpedo... that's the wrong button. If that torpedo... come on, place a point. Thank you. Wow, okay. That torpedo goes roughly past that circle. It should be safe to shoot at the other ship. Approximately. It's really what we're looking at distance-wise is going to be like there, right? That's 33 to 35. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll do our best. We'll take a swing at the Liberty. We just take a swing at it. We may miss it, and these things happen. Whatever. She's this one, right? That's my Huckleberry right there. They're really far apart, though. No, I feel like it's a waste of a torpedo. In all honesty, I do. I really feel like we don't want to take the chance when we've got such juicy targets. I'd like to re-engage this convoy if at all possible. So yeah. Wouldn't have this problem if DGH was I mean, you're not wrong. I wouldn't have that problem. You're 100% correct. Anyway, torpedo's heading for target. The, can't read that, unfortunately, not at this distance. But my torpedo is torpedoing. It is doing torpedo-y stuff. I think I will move forward at speed 2. I feel pretty safe to do that. Just because I don't want to be sitting too far outside the convoy when they finally figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? So we'll move forward at speed 2. I think we'll take the opportunity, however, to pop the snorkel just for a minute. Electric motors. We'll just top up our air really fast. That's what we're going to do. We're going to top our air up. Just want to have a little breath of air, because it looks like we'll get away with it. Big bada boom. We're hoping for flames. The prayers for flames. Alright. Snorkel is up, topping up our air. Very pleased. So far, everything is coming up Millhouse. Torpedo looks to be on target. Good. Good, good, good. Here we are, just a snorkel fish. Nothing to see here. No problems. Everything's cool, right? We're cool. Right, we're getting a little bit visible, so let's see why. It's likely the snorkel. The snorkel is a bit of an issue currently. I'm willing to bet if we pop that down, that everything would be cool. But we're 1% visible currently. The noise output is not much. So it's got to be visibility that's giving us away. Our air will be full in 10 seconds. Torpedo still appears to be on target. 3 seconds, 2, 1. Alright, drop the snorkel and see what happens to our stuff then. Snorkel down, blue lighting engaged so we can save on air, 2% visible. And yeah. Alright, torpedo. What's up, my guy? Okay. I am a little concerned this one's a bit behind, in all honesty. I have concerns. It looks like it's a little behind. It's possible that the TDC is not updating in real time. This looks like a miss to me. It is a miss. Look at that. Well, that's highly unfortunate, isn't it? So why then is it a miss? That's the question. So if we remove the TDC from the calculation altogether, right? So if we remove the TDC from the calculation, then the course is going to be the same as the TDC because the angle on bow won't change. But I have very serious concerns that adding the TDC to a game that was already in progress was a very bad mistake. So if we're getting 96 degrees, 96, 96.1 is as perfect as we're going to get. Distance to target is currently there. Almost exactly there, to tell you the truth. So if I warmed up this guy here, she's doing 30 knots, depth of 3.5, impact trigger. So we've removed the TDC from the equation, right? Let's see if anything works better for us. Punching a tube now. Tube's away. Tube is away. I shouldn't try to load a torpedo right now. I don't think that's a great idea. I'd love to, but maybe we just use the TDC for the timepiece right now, because something's acting a little wonky with it. I don't know. Blue lighting also knocks crew noise down. That's true. It really does. It really, truly does. Alright, so let's slow to 1 here. Visibility is still at 2%. Wonder why. Sonar detectability, of course, is high. We do have a bit of a radar signature. Let's dive the boat slightly to 30. See what that does. Right? Because as we dip below the waves, we should see a decrease in... that was the other torpedo. We should see a decrease in the... what you call it? Percentages. We don't. Okay. So the periscope is no longer a variable. If we set the engines to off, put dive planes to electric, let's close bulkheads because we are in a dangerous scenario here. Let's stay at alarm status, please. Although I don't have access to the alarm functions, which is weird. Still at 80, or still at 4%, so the visibility was not doing anything to hurt us, which is weird, right? But hey, it is what it is. Alright, this guy looks like she might be a bit more on target.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel.
Looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good.
40 Sekunden bis
Alright, so something about the TDC is off a bit. I took a distance shot just before firing, so... Sorry, it's probably not that. And even though I cranked up the speed of the torpedo, the computer takes that into account. So what then is going wrong, I wonder? Alright. Let's see if we get her.
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
There we go. Oh, yes!
Schwere Schäden am Rumpf.
Oh, yeah. I do love the fireworks. Oh, please, give me more. The oleander. Heading for the bottom. Alright, we're now 9% visible, so let's go ahead and dive right to the edge of the yellow. Because they're on the lookout for us. And we have a Corvette sneaking up right beside us pretty well. She's there. Yeah, she'll be looking for us. Getting some pings happening. That's okay. That's alright. Skipper, let's go get a pill, my guy. The dude on the front is just like, yeah, this is good. Don't worry about this. Let's go do some decoying stuff. Why are you cooking where it's silent running? Terrible. Turn on the flashlight, maybe. It's scary in here in the dark. Oh, I didn't even get the pill. Hang on. I have to go get the pill. I keep forgetting I don't keep them in his backpack anymore. I like to keep them open for weaponry when we go to ships. Give me 2 decoys. I'll take 2, please. Perfect. How you doing there, gentlemen? Carry on. All right, where are we at? We are currently at 100. So let's pop a pill here. Pill is away. Let's dive to maximum safe depth, and let's move at speed 1. All right. Pill is pilling. Pill is doing pill stuff. So with any luck, they'll be after that. And forget all about us. Well, not forget about us, obviously, because, well, we blew up one of their boats, but, you know. Depth to the bottom is over 1 kilometer. Less than ideal, right? Okay, let's see now. We're at engine stop?
130.
Why are we at engine stop? We're not at engine stop. This is a lie. This is a lie. You suck. Anyway. Depth is approximately 140. We are going down. Alright.
140.
Okay. So we've got a pill in the water now. We are making distance from it, just not a lot of it. Now, mind you, the pill was punched at roughly 100 meters. So their targeting should be above us, which would be good. Right?
150.
Yeah. Right. Don't know if opening or closing generates noise. I don't believe so. And even if it did, it would be like little blips. Getting a little creaky up there. Let's go to big ears. So that's our bubbler. That is very likely the Corvette. All this here is the Corvette. That slow, low-pitched chopping, that'll be one of the Liberties. Thank you, V. Yeah. Yeah, Corvette. Oh! Ricochet, thank you very kindly, my friend. Your generosity knows no
Buy
bounds.
some more pills.
Thanks, my guy. Thank you very kindly indeed. Me and 1950s Godzilla are always impressed with the generosity of the community, with no doubts. Alright. I can hear them launching flares with their deck guns. Now, that decoy is down by 14% now. And there are depth charges in the water, and we don't know where they are. For whatever reason, I don't have access to the alarm stuff. Oh, it's because the alarm was off. Cool. Well, let's get everybody on damage control and stuff.
Wasserbomben. Wasserbomben.
Because I don't know where that's happening. So now we got maximum performance from everybody. Alright, I can hear them going off. With any luck, they're going off well behind us. Yeah, there's definitely splashes. Now, that's a little bit of a graphical problem. You can see the flares, even if you're deep underwater. Which, whatever, it's a thing. It's whatever, I don't really care. Hey, this room turned back to not a weird pale green color, so that's positive. We've got 2.7 meters of water in our boat currently. Which isn't terrible. It's not the best. It's not the best thing. But whatever, it's fine. Creaking a little bit, and that's okay. We are heading directly towards an enemy vessel, which is less than ideal, obviously. But, hey, what are you gonna do? Nobody better be cooking. No cookings, please. There's the guy that's heading towards us. Now, he could be a problem. Oh, they're getting something. You'd end up with rashes and sores to start with for sure. Salt water, just soaking your feet. Smoking wouldn't be a good call. You know, there's only so much oxygen, right? Not a great idea. I get it. Believe me when I say I get it. Because, you know, this would be a tense scenario. It'd be a little on the tense side. I'm just saying. Alright, that decoy is still pumping out 81% worth of its noise. So with any luck, we'll just go right underneath them. They should be going, hey, we hear loud stuff over there. These guys right here. I got ourselves an Isles-class Corvette. Or sorry, a Flower-class Corvette. She's steaming straight for us. I don't see lookouts. Oh, one there. Two men manning the machine guns here, one back here. Let's go have a closer look. Alright, so we got this fella here. He's doing his thing. 1,000-yard stare on this guy for sure. Got a fella over in this nest right here. Got the big baby, as he does as well. We've got a lookout. Luckily looking nowhere near us, but then again, they're only gonna program them to do so much. Where's this guy off to? He's checking out the rear, makes perfect sense. He's even got line of sight. When you think about it, they you know, there is shortfallings in this game. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of detail is in this. 100%, right? Reading an upside down book would put your crew at ease. Okay. Any cigarettes lit would be. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Chemist. 100%. But pumping out some of the water give your position away. Oh, absolutely. The pump makes an extraordinary amount of noise. Very, very, very loud. Extremely loud. Very loud. I'll pop a pill and go full speed and pump if needed. I mean, yes, I would consider running the pump while depth charges were going off. That would likely be a better idea. Just because the decoy... I don't know if I would trust the decoy to put out more noise than the pump and full engines would, to tell you the truth. Depth charges in the water. That's problematic, because I think they're above us. I really do. I really do. Well, nothing to be done except wait and see. Could change course a little bit. Might not be a bad plan. 10 degrees to port. Just saw a flare. I'm hoping they went behind us. Really hoping, like a lot. Wolf Silkrod, what's going on, my guy? Really, really hoping. Don't know. Unknown. Unknown. I hear bangs. But they're very far away. We're not even showing them up as cover sound. So those bangs are very far away from us. Alright. Straighten the boat out now. They're 1% detectable, 2%. I don't want to use another pill here. We'll just keep on trucking. We're going to keep on trucking and hope for the best here. I have a feeling, like, in my head, I can sort of see what it must look like up there, so... For now, I think we're okay. Is the tutorial good now? It's better. It's better. You don't get any of the nuances of firing torpedoes and stuff, but it is better. It's not terrible. Alright. We were just suddenly pretty visible there for a second, but now we're not. I'm gonna kill the speed here. They are gaining some idea of where we might be, though, which is less than ideal. So we may have to do some crazy stuff here. Let's jump on the engine with you. We'll lose the perk from having him at station, but that's fine. No, a decoy. They called it a... See, the thing that launches it is called a pill thrower, so... Alright, I don't know where those depth charges are. I don't think they're on my position. Sounds like they're off to my port. There's something behind me, though. No, no. We have coffee for that. We're not giving them meth. Alright, so the depth charges are going off behind us. Which is good. Because it means we're not going to get exploded right this second. So that's a positive. Uboat chocolate. I mean... See, they added more crew members. No, still just 18. You got to unlock getting more officers. You can get up to 7, but you always could. You've been able to do that for many, like several years now, so. Alright, so they're still hanging on to that. Whoa, we just suddenly got real visible. Real visible. Ooh, the destroyer came to play. Right? Let me click this, please. Yeah. Got ourselves a destroyer friend. I'm unsure of the type. It's not an EF. Unsure of the type. She's turning. Kind of drifting out on us, actually. Have a mod where you can get 12. Honestly, I don't even want more than I've got, to tell you the truth. Six for me, my playstyle is perfect. They're pinging, but they don't know where I am, so that's okay. And now we've got ourselves a problem. This guy is a problem. Could be a V-class. I'd have to bring up the book. I don't know the different types of destroyers now. I used to once upon a time, but now I do not. Alright, this guy is listening hard. This dude right here. She is really trying to find me. She's going very slowly. She's gaining intel on us as well. Because I would say it's her rather than her. Easy does it. We should be in the clear here. Realistically, they may spin around on us a couple more times, but I think we're going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and sort of get a rough idea of where this stuff is heading. Although they will probably change direction here at some point. Because it's possible that I could re-engage this convoy. See them doing the back and forth sweeps? That's very cool. Very cool. Alright, the destroyer is no longer alarmed, but the 2 corvettes are. The 2 corvettes are now no longer alarmed. Everybody's given up on us. Which is grand. Speed 3. We are in their baffles. We're not really too concerned about making noise anymore. I'd like to get out to at least 9 kilometers off. And then try to re-engage with them. That's what I'd like to do. I see this tiny propeller 1, but I want to get back into this convoy. It's a big convoy. Actually, let's go a little further. Let's get like 11 kilometers away. It's getting close to daylight, and I got some charging and stuff to do. Right? But I would like to take a poke at some of those larger ships.
Kapitän?
Let's see. We can kill the alarm. I need some loading done. I'd like another T3 would be good. Another T3 would be fine, actually. And keep moving. Strained and stressed, you say. I have no doubt that they are. Let's bring this puppy back to the surface. Let's get back to preferring diesel engines. And boom, back out into nice breathable air. Electric compressor engaged. Mr. Wizard, let's go ahead and load another T1. I need to rest Mr. Pixel. That's unfortunate, but he does need a quick nap, so is retired. Everybody else is in fairly good spirits, more or less. Alright, Tube 1 is now loaded, so we're back up to full strength. Alright. Let's see what we can do about this. I'd love to re-engage with this convoy. I need to go a little faster. Well, I don't need to go faster, but it's fine. Which ship has the most tonnage? C3s are usually a guaranteed 7,000 tons, but tankers can be up to 13,000 tons. So tankers always have the most tonnage. That's why tankers are like mode number 1 as far as I'm concerned. Alright. We should be well out ahead of them now. Let's turn in. 2 hour 90. Okay, we'll see. Now they may have changed course on me. Aha. There they are there. They were at what? 100 degrees? 100 degrees puts them... that's a little messed up. Okay. 100 degrees. Waka waka waka.
I've volunteer as tribute.
And Ricochet would like to get on board. One moment, please, Rick. They're there-ish. So, like, that way. Okay. Okay, let's get Mr. Wizard on the diesel motors. I need to go faster, like a lot faster. And we gotta find Ricochet a body to inhabit. So that's the way it works here, like poltergeists. Alright. Take in. Mr. Schloss. Mr. Schloss, you shall no longer be Mr. Schloss. Let's see, where you at? Mr. Schloss, not Schultz. Bernard, my friend. Bernard is no longer Bernard, everybody. Sorry, Bernard, but I have to remove your soul from your body. Rick. Oh. Shay 167. Welcome aboard, Rick. I like your buttons. They're great. You can... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you just gotta click right here, and boom. You can change everybody's names. Don't kill you? That's not part of the deal. That's not part of the deal. Maybe you'll die, maybe you won't die, but that's it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Need the diesels up and running. Alright. Now, we're gonna head towards this this here convoy. Let's see if we can get something done here. Not killing you is 250 channel points. 250,000 rather. Should be more than that. 999,000 channel points. That's how much channel points. Alright, we should have beat them there by a decent amount. If I check now, they should be like there, right? 45. Perfect. So 45 puts them roughly here. So we're 14 kilometers out. We're going at max speed. With any luck, we can get into a decent firing position here. Can you still calculate for torps using the map? You can, yes. 100% you can. 100p. We could send this back really quick. Make this money. Once he gets on the radio. There we go. And boop. Okay. Get him back down for nappy naps. Dan. Ooh, we forgot the pump. We forgot the pump. Forgot all about it. Now we gotta try to pump this water out. We've got almost 4 meters of water in the boat that needs to go away. On the double quick. Almost 4 meters of water in the boat. Not the best thing. Not the best thing. Hey, burn my eggs, you're getting shot. That's the way it's gotta go. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. 50 degrees off. Let's tuck in closer like this. How's the water scenario going? All good. Wizard, go back to whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, please. Whatever that might be. We are rapidly catching up to our quarry. Let's see, we're looking at roughly 9-ish kilometers. Keep a high rate of speed currently. But it is getting a little on the squirrely side. One of these should be a destroyer. Depends on if they went back to the same configuration, I guess. Right. Skipper, let's have you doing this for the time being. And they should be entering our sight circle pretty darn soon, I would guess. Happy. There you go, my guy. Did you get executed for burning the eggs? I have no idea. I can't even remember, to tell you the truth. That was a lot of streams ago, Lur. A lot of streams ago. Used to have an issue where I would do patrol missions run into nothing. Yeah, that happens. You've got to figure out where the shipping lanes are. So you see my dirty map? It lets me know what directions I've found ships on, and then you got to correlate from there. Sometimes you find nothing. It'll also tell you roughly how many ships you should expect to see whenever you take each mission. So Something to bear in mind. Okay. I really feel like it's starting to get a little squirrely here. We've got... Oh, there's a C3 out front. Perfect. A lot of tonnage in a C3. That's probably... It's probably an escort there. Liberty ship. Hard to say. Empire. Don't know. Alright. So we're looking at roughly 4 kilometers now. We're going to be diving soon. I feel like they might have changed direction a bit. So I've got them at 70 degrees right now. 70 degrees is like here. So I feel like they might have drifted off this line. Yeah, I'm starting to think that... Then again, maybe we just overshot them by that much. Stop the boat here. Bring me down to periscope depth. Listening post. Let's rest Mr. Pixel for a short time. Yeah. Down you go, boat. There you go. Some helpers.
Herr Kaloi, ich habe eine große Gruppe von Schiffen festgestellt.
Alright, somehow... Okay, I feel like that measurement is super incorrect. It says they're off by 8 kilometers too, so I mean, they could be anywhere inside that circle. Yeah, it looks like they've come off that course. Although, by the smoke plume, they're still moving pretty northerly. I'm very, very close to the convoy, extremely close, maybe too close. Maybe too close. Alright, that should be my C3. No, it's the Liberty. Oh yeah, that's problematic. That is super problematic. I was really hoping he'd still be to the rear, because we're only a kilometer away from that guy. We're gonna have to do some hoping and praying here, people, because there's nothing we can do about it. We're gonna tuck right to the edge of the red. I'm gonna start warming torpedoes now. Command. One moment, please.
Meter.
Sorry, it was a work thing. Okay, we are diving. We are as quiet as we can hope to get, except for the warming aspect. But I need torpedoes on the double quick. Alright. Love that ringtone. Now it's the Angel soundtrack from Angel, the TV series.
50.
We are really, really close to that destroyer. That's not good. That's not good. Like, really close. We could get caught here with our pants down, and there's nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it either. Just happened out. I wish we were here, like right there. You know what? Let's back up super slow. Let's just back up a little bit. See how long we can get away with it. You know? This might work out. Alright, getting a little visible. Okay, we're gonna have to kill it there. That's pretty much the best I can hope for, and hope like hell that we can make this work. Hope like heck even. So all we're doing now is waiting to see if they detect me. You see this? See this right here? NPC U-boat. The entire convoy just went to alarm. Oh, man, that sucks. God, I wish they made it so I could turn those off. I've just lost every chance I had of being able to shoot into this convoy properly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So now I'm in danger for no reason. Yeah, the Allied subs are terrible. Terrible. Take it easy, Francis. Now, yeah. This is... It was such a nice setup.
Sonarwellen, Herr Kaloi.
They're pinging at me. This guy's bugging out. 20% and continuing to rise. Doesn't look like he's drawing the forward ship away. We might be able to try a hip shot. What happened? AI friendly? Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And it is beyond annoying. It really ruins everything. Just about everything. But, that being said, we've got a chance. I'm going to come up to periscope depth as the destroyer goes by me. We're about 1.6k from a very large target. We're going to try to pump some torpedoes into it and hope for the best. That's what we're going to do here. Having self... Yeah, 100%. It's just brutal. Brutal, brutal. It is very 100%. That's exactly what happens in the real world. A lot. Alright, speed 1 to the forward. We should be covered right now. Get on depth keeping, please. I need to go a little faster, but not quite yet. Wait till he's out in front of me further. Whoa, what's going on there? You. I do not want you doing that. Go back to command, please. Don't be raising no periscopes right now. I don't need that in my life. Okay. 1,600 meters. Can we get away with speed 2? It appears we can. Can we do speed 3? Ooh, speed 3's pushing it. Slow back down. Alright, so we're going to try a hip shot at a distance of approximately 1,300 meters. Less than ideal, but whatever, right? So, since she's no longer alarmed. Looks like they've gone back to the straight and narrow. I might be able to do this properly. It's the middle of the day, though. We're just going to take a stab at it. I'm going to say that the speed of the ship is going to be approximately 6.7. I'm going to guess 6.7. There you go, Red Eye. Course looks like... What? Course looks sort of like... Oh... Maybe like that. 5 degrees. Looks like 5 degrees. Okay, so we're going to say 5 degrees. Distance to target is constantly changing. We're okay with that. But it'll be approximately 1,100 meters, my guess. Yeah. Alright, 1,100 is what I'm going to say. I'm going to fire 3 torpedoes here. We're going to keep the dispersion high-ish, about 35 meters maybe. And we're going to go 4-meter shots. Punch him. 1 away. 2 away. 3 away. Increase the speed 2. Dive deeper. Alright, torpedoes are heading for target. Okay, got a big old chonky C3, the Empire Allenby. Allenby? Allenby. It's an odd... Okay. Allenby, apparently, is the name of the ship. And that ship looks like it may have been damaged. Anyway, that's not important. The important thing is this ship. Alright, I see 1 torpedo coming in now. 1 torpedo inbound. 30 seconds. The other ones were probably T3s. Come on, baby. 20 seconds. That one's behind, so is the one beside it. We've missed her. She's going way faster than I think. Oh! Okay, I managed to tag it. What? Okay, that... Listen, this is pure coincidence. Pure coincidence. It killed it. It killed it. It's dead. We broke it in half. That should not have worked. I was going to redirect and fire one last torpedo into the side of it. That should not have worked. That ship is going faster than 6.7. She's probably doing 7.2, 7.3. I don't tell it how to work, my guy. All I know is that it worked. So I'm sorry, but yeah, that 100% should not have worked. Please don't ever do what I just did, because that's crazy. All right, maximum safe depth. Let's let some stuff happen. Let's let some time go by. A little on the visible side. Not super concerned. Ooh, especially not now. Because this idiot's back. Attack that, please. We may have to slam our engines into reverse. Maybe. Poseidon favors the Sea Wolf. Thank you very kindly. I think we're okay. Although the Corvettes drop a lot more, Oh. I was like, why am I looking at a sub? I'm pretty sure I'm not near the surface, but there it is. I was gonna say. Corvettes tend to drop willy-nilly as compared to destroyers. That's the name I'm going for there. But it looks good. It looks like she's passing us by. And she is, luckily for us. Yeah. Well, that went okay, right? Alright, let's get out of here, please. We've been tempting the fates for too long, I think. 12 o'clock in the day. Alarm canceled. Good stuff. Bring me to the surface, please. Good. Crew is stressed and strained. I have no doubt they are. Things were bad there for a bit. It was nasty. 0.2 meters in the water boat. We'll pump it out just for funsies. Let's go to red lighting, open bulkheads, dive planes back to electric, please, and thank you. I need radio operator. Call in the Empire Allenby for 4,200 doubloons. Pretty shoddy welding job. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's the thing. It happened. What are you gonna do? Okay. So we never even made it to the patrol sector. So we're going to do that now. Because we never even got to where we were supposed to be the entire time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wait for this for eternity. So we're going to just, yeah. I've already completed everything and more of what I needed to complete. So now I just have to run out the clock on the, what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? What's the words? What's the words? What's the words? Kilometric values. Thank you. Sorry, I was losing my mind there momentarily. Someone turn on the compressor. Thank you. Alright, I need a whole lot of this going on. 2,000 kilometers worth. Maximum speed, please. We finally made it to the patrol sector, everybody. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we finally made it. We're doing very well. We did a bazillion tons before we ever made it to where we were supposed to go. So that's cool, right? Anyway. Yeah. 2,000 kilometers of just aimlessly wandering back and forth because, you know, they decided that that's a thing that you have to do in the game. You have to do X amount of kilometers in the square. I'm not a big fan. I'm not saying I'm a big fan. It's just it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And then eventually we'll be done with all of the blood and death. The building's complete. Cool. Our sub pens are done in La Rochelle. That's awesome. I'm excited. Can't wait to see them. Wonder how they look. And Booyaga, patrol complete. Always call it in. Get your money. Get your money. Don't not get your money. You got to get it. A concrete box. Yay! 5 days later. 5 days later. At the port of La Rochelle. Tuesday, July 29, 41. There's my pens. Yeah, boy. Sub pens. Now we're safe from meteors. Any mods for the game? I put on the TDC mod today, but I'm only going to use it for the stopwatch because there's something wrong with it. Okay, so our tanker friend was the Oleander heading from Gibraltar to Liverpool. 9,448 tons out of Great Britain. Then there was the Allenby. She was out of Great Britain carrying rubber from Gibraltar to Liverpool. Registered tonnage of 7,753 tons. 17,201 total of the 4,000 they wanted me to sink. So we did okay. We did okay. And here we are in our sub pen. Hell yeah, sub pen. What's up? What's up, Buttercup? Yeah, look at that. Totally wasn't worth it. Realistically, 100% not worth the reputation point it takes, I don't think. But, yeah. I was just checking to see if this sub has any emblems on it. Then I might know. Anyway, not a big deal. It's fine. Here we are in our cool little sub pen. And we kicked the crap out of that mission. Kicked the crap out of it, in all honesty. That was, yeah. That was the thing that happened. Already bombed by allies. There you go. Already bombed. Yeah, let's go to this thing. We're gonna be shutting it down there, folks. I am currently what time of day is it? 6 minutes. 6 minutes over when I had to stop the stream, but that's okay. We'll just keep it between us. You know what I mean? Ship carrying rubber, the torpedo. Right? That's exactly how these things work. Whatever's in the cargo hold is what the ship is made of. That's how it goes. We know this. We know this. Take it easy there, Lear. Won't be a long goodbye, everybody. Again, I am a little bit late. I should have shut down about 10 minutes ago, but I thought we had a chance at that convoy before the NPC sub showed up and ruined everything. iPad, thanks for the follow. Much obliged. Literally ruined everything for me. Oh, I was so looking forward to taking really precise shots on that and whatever. It worked out because of some fluke torpedo that we killed it anyway, but whatever. Red Eye, thank you very kindly. V, same to you. Retired, thank you very much. Again, everybody, I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Here's all my socials, because you should be following me on those things, because, every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Every like, every follow, every subscription on YouTube, that kind of stuff. It's all about family, is what I'm trying to say. Take it easy there, Ricochet. I hope she enjoys it as well. Thank you very kindly for your generosity. Yeah, so that was Uboat once again. Not a bad night. A couple of decent patrols. A lot of tonnage tonight, which was nice. I'm hoping in the final release they have an option to turn off the NPC subs altogether. I don't need them to make them better. I need them to make them go away. That's my personal take on it. I think it would just be easier for them to just cut them out of the game altogether, because they're not that fun. Their controls are super janky. They only do what you want them to do for about 10 minutes, and then they go back to doing whatever they want. Their attacks are atrocious. They have to get within 500 meters or something, and then they fire all 4 torpedoes at once. And they just ruin all my fun times. I think they need to go away. So with any luck, they'll just delete them, and or at least make it so I can turn them off, and then they don't have to work on them at all, and I'd be super happy. But yeah, again, I do stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Thursday is always Uboat night, everybody. If Uboat is your thing, you'll find me here doing the same thing around the same bat time, same bat channel on Thursday evenings. I make tutorials for this game, so if you check me out on the YouTube link I just put in your chat box, and you're not super up on how it works, the tutorials were made in an older version of the game, but I assure you the mechanics of it all still work the same, so they will 100% work. Just sync them? No, you become a trader. You get labeled as a trader, and then every friendly friendly base and ship, they all shoot at you. So that part kind of sucks. Then you never get fuel no more, and now you can't play. You're not allowed to play no more. All right, folks, listen, that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I have been lightly salted. Thanks for tuning in. Bye now.